As now we have a rough idea about the tools in the user interface, now I am going to start a new project. This is the newly opened project with architecture template. Okay, now I am going to create a new wall here. For that, to create anything, any architecture thing, we have to click this architecture tab. Under that there are many tools which we can use for our model. First I select this wall tool. By using that wall tool, I can create a wall in Revit. For that, first I have to click on this wall tool. In this wall tool, there are few options too. I will explain it in later. First I click on this wall and I am going to create a wall. I will click escape button to escape from that tool, and when I click on this, you can see that this is 10,000, but here we cannot identify what is the unit of this. For that, we have to check for units, or if that units are not the unit type which we are preferable, we can change the unit type too. To change the unit type or to check the unit, we have to enter to the Manage tab. In the Manage tab, under the Setting panel, we can see that Project Unit tool is here. Sometimes these words cannot be seen in some versions. Only this symbol will be seen in some Revit versions. But in 2020, I can see this by describing words to project units. I will click it. Left click on this project units tool. When I click on that project units tool, this pop-up window comes into the screen. Here you can see that there is a table with two columns. In first column, the header is units and the second column is format. You can see that length is in millimeters. If I click on this format button, format, under the length option, you can see that units are in millimeters, and we can use any of these type of unit for our model. And this is about rounding. For 0 decimal places, if we need, we can round up into the nearest 10 or nearest 100 or nearest 1000, or otherwise we can get our values with 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place, 3 decimal place, or any other custom decimal places. If you need, you can get the units after our numbers. If so, we can identify exactly what is the unit we are using. Okay, first I will change only this unit millimeters into feet. Let's check. Now click on that wall. The units are now in feet and inches. You can see it. 32 feet, 9 and some fraction of inches is there. Okay, I will go to that project units tool again in Manage project units. I will change it again to millimeters and put units as millimeter. Now you can see that this 10,000 is with millimeter unit. In our first place, there is no any unit to identify what are the units we are using, but here you can see that millimeter unit is here, and we can exactly identify the unit as millimeters. Okay, I will create a flow here. This is only to identify the units. I will explain all of this in later videos. Let's think. And I will click the escape button to escape from the tool. Okay. When I click on this flow and go to the properties window, this is the properties palette, and here you can see every data of this flow. When I click it, you can see that properties palette is changing when I click on this floor. The perimeter is 26,000 millimeter, area is 42.00 square millimeters, volume is like this. If I need to get this area in the unit of square feet, we can change it in manage tab, project units, this area into square feet. I use this unit symbol as square feet symbol here. Then you can identify that, then you can see it, area is with square feet unit 452.08 square feet. Like that you can change project units of volume, angle, slope, currency, mass density, time or speed. Let's go to the project browser window and click on this one of elevation. You can see that our level 1 is in 0 mm height and our level 2 in 4000 mm height. If I need to get it by using feet, we can change that length unit into feet and fractional inches. Okay, now you can see that it's 13.1.5 inches. Like that we can change the units into a desirable unit and we can use that units in our projects.